Hi there, this is Alex from Inside Gadgets, and today we'll be looking at the Gameboy Cart Shield version 1.3 and how to use it. This is the built version, it's all ready to go. All you need is an Arduino. We've just got a power LED over here, read-write LED over here, and power button switch to power the Game Boy cartridge. The first thing we need to do is to program the Arduino. Download the Gameboy Cart Shield zip file from the Inside Gadgets website, extract it and open up gbcartread. Open up the Arduino folder and open up the file. Make sure your Arduino is all plugged in. You will need to take note of the serial port that we're using for later on and go ahead and upload that to your Arduino. We'll start with the C interface first. You need to open up the configuration file, and depending on what COM port your Arduino is on, ours is on COM3, we stick a 2 up the top here. The second value down here is for the baud rate. You'll only need to change this if you have problems communicating with the Arduino. If you do change it here, you'll also need to change it over here in the Arduino sketch, and remember to re-upload that to your Arduino. For the Python version, you need to firstly download Python 3.2 and PySerial. Once those are both installed, you just need to edit the Python file here and change the COM port to your Arduino's COM port. Now that we've configured the interface, you can go ahead and pop the Arduino Shield on the Arduino and plug it in. You'll notice that the power light blinks a couple of times. Once it's turned off, then it's ready to use. I'm going to be using the Python interface. Press F5 to run the program. It'll take a few seconds, and once it's ready to go, you can go ahead and pop in the Game Boy cartridge. Press the power button, the power light will come on, and press 0 to read the header. This will tell you the game title, MVC type, ROM and RAM. Just make sure that the game title reads correctly. If it doesn't, then you'll need to power off the shield and reinsert the cartridge. After reading the header, we can either dump the ROM, save the RAM, or write the RAM. We'll go ahead and firstly dump the ROM, and you can see it's writing the file over here, and then we'll save the RAM. I've got a save game in there. Now I've downloaded BGB, a Game Boy emulator. We'll go ahead and drag that to BGB, and you can see that it's wanting to continue off my save game. If we wanted to write the save file back to the cartridge, make sure it's called the cartridge name .save and hit option 3 and yes to confirm that, and it wrote that to the cartridge. We can easily swap cartridges by putting the power off, taking the cartridge out, inserting the other cartridge, putting the power back on, and remember to read the header